Another wonderful thing happened in 1973. This is 1978. We began to realize that Doris Humphrey, it was a 50th anniversary. I mean, she died in she was born in 1928, she died in 1958, and this was 1978. We began to put all these anniversaries together. And we had been bringing out, we were part of a national grant. We were one of 5 schools selected to be part of a lab annotation project. So every year they'd send a lab annotator to and a choreographer.
What is
lab annotation is a form of writing dance. It is a vertical. You have columns for all the parts of the body. There's energy, there's time, there's head, there's fingers. You can notate the movements of a spider, or a flea, or a body. But that was one of the ways of preserving dance. How do you archive dance? Well, there was a lot of interest in lab annotation, and we were part of this pilot project. So the choreographer would come in and make a dance on our students. They would send a notator along to notate every gesture, every roll, all right? And they videotaped everything. Then we'd produce it. The next year, they would take the score and send it to another school, and they would reconstruct it and check the score. And we would then, so we got on a circuit of 3 or 4 years of getting these wonderful pieces and having artists come check the scores. In 1978, because we had already done 2 or 3 Doris Humphrey works, we decided to do a dance tribute to Doris Humphrey. Channel 8 did the documentary on it. We brought in Ernestine Stodell, who is a very, very prominent historical figure, who did the commentary live. She was present. We showed a film of Doris's Air for the G-String, which was an experimental film done in like 1929 by Westinghouse. It was glorious. It was glorious. And we got written up in Dance Magazine. We had a feature article in Dance Magazine. That's a high point. We did a national, in 1992, we did the National American College Dance Festival. And we had over 600 people come. And it's the biggest thing I've ever been part of and tried to produce. And one of the things we did was we honored Daniel Nagrin. I hired Daniel in 1982 at age 65. And he is a famous solo artist. And we did this as a 75th birthday and a retirement party for Daniel. And people began, when they found out it was for Daniel, really prominent artists began to call me and say, "Can I come?" I'd say, "We can't fly you in. We don't have the." "No, I'm coming. I'll teach a class for you. You can, you know." So anyway, we had a panel discussion with all these people whose work, his work, had influenced them. So that was a wonderful moment. I want to be remembered for being a very compassionate chair. Because this was like my family. And we were very careful about hiring. In those days, you know, you could have 10 really good candidates, and I could say, this one's a stinker. We can't. It would destroy what we have here. You can't do that now. You have to do it very carefully. But we had a sort of an intuitive sense about what would be a good fit for the program. And I think one of the reasons the program flourished and developed as quickly and as well as it did was because we weren't fighting with each other. We weren't competing with each other. We were assisting each other. We were doing things together. We loved each other. And I say, these are my family. I can't tell you how many memorial services and retirement parties and things that I've done, I've planned, because this is my group, you know. So I think that's my legacy, is that I think I will be known as the chair who cared.